That circuit board that you were just looking at was taken out of this area here.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on a second. Yeah, it was that circuit board you saw was taken out of this area here. Then it just this is called a stator, which is actually the motor part. It spins the and does the agitation, does everything, does the agitation back and forth. This thing down here, this here, it goes, the stator goes inside where all these magnets are. These are all magnets all around it. Hold that. And this part is what spins. This is mounted to the spindle inside the washer, and this is the stator, which is inside this. And the electric current goes through all these little coils at different times, and every time they turn on a certain coil, a certain set of coils, it turns to the next magnet very fast. And that circuit board you just saw me check it out is programmed in such a way that the electric current is sent to all these little coils at the right time to make this spin. And it has a lot of torque. And the particular problem with this washer is that it F1s. It has a F1 failure. And it usually is this part, which is the rotating sensor. These are inside is special ICs that actually picks up the location where these magnets are and its rotation, like this, and it sends the signals through this port here up to that PC board. It tells the computer on board exactly where this thing is and how fast it's going. And it will send back the information to the CPU and put more current to these coils to spin faster, or less current to spin slower. Now probably this is the replacement rotating sensor there's probably something wrong with this board, or the wiring between this board and the motherboard on top, or the motherboard itself. And my goal is to find out exactly where the failure is. Since this is they put a lot of stress on this circuit board because it's on they bend it to get it in. And actually it goes this way. There we go. And you can see how it's bending, actually bending the circuit board so that it's on on the radius of this, and as this is spinning, it's picking up the position of those magnets. The ICs are in here now. See, so a lot of times the circuit board breaks right here because of that bend. The coils on it.
Yeah.
This is the IC that drives those windings. The current comes out of this into the stator, and then it comes back, feeds back into this plug here, into the CPU from that rotating position sensor. I keep getting that mixed up. And the signals that come in here tells the processor the speed and direction and location of the magnets. And somewhere between down there, underneath the washer where the rotating sensor is, positioning sensor. I don't know why they give these weird names to these things, but anyway, comes up, the signals come up from there into there, and somewhere between down there and here, it could even be the processor itself, there's probably a broken connection. I notice that there's a little bit of corrosion on these plug fingers, and so what I'm going to do is take an eraser from a pencil and just kind of clean these and make sure that there's there's contact, and I'll do both sides all the way around. I gotta find myself a pencil. Yeah, so you find a pencil with a nice eraser on it, and I like to just kind of polish these connector ends so they're nice and shiny. Just kind of go all the way around and get all the oxidation off them. And I'll do the rest of them and cut this short. Okay, we'll be putting the stator and rotor back together on this washer, on this Cabrio. And I've got it jacked up so we can work on it. Okay, so I guess there's plenty of light to see what we're doing. Okay, here we go. I'll be putting that starter back in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the first thing you gotta do is find the little indentations for the rotor sensor, which are right here, and put the rotor sensor in there. Let's see. Okay. Now, if I can position this camera so you can watch. This rotor positioner snaps in there. Let's see. Something like this, I think. Okay. Something like that. Oops. Yep. Let's see. These little snaps go in there. Ugh. Let's see. Like that. So you can kind of see how that's done. And I guess you put the wires on. This wiring suddenly. Let's see. I believe it goes that way. Next is to install the this cable. Install this cable.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it in the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, and that goes on here. Can you see? On here, like this. Oh, gotta put it in straight. Okay, I gotta see what I'm doing here. So go this way or that way? Goes that way, I guess. Take this. Let's see. It's a little difficult doing this upside down. Huh. A little tough. Here we go. Finally. Okay. And then I need to put this back on here. That goes. Gotta line up these holes. These holes. Like that. Make sure these holes are lined up. And then need to put the cover or shield on there. Line it up with this rotating sensor here. This. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. That way, this way. Okay. Let's pause it.
Yes.
Okay. Now you wanna install this keeper for the wire in here, like this. Just snap it in place. Like so. And then plug in the plug for the rotating sensor. Keeper came out again. Alright, well, we can deal with that. Okay. Okay. I did it wrong. Turn it off. Alright, so now you want to plug in the plug for the rotor sensor. Like that. It snaps in. And then you want to put the wire keeper in. So that it keeps the wire in place. Like that. Okay. Address the wires. And then put the shield like that. And then This isn't easy. Back. Gonna put this back on. Fell off again. Line up the holes. And then normally the washer will be on its side. I didn't have room to in this area. Okay. Now, somewhere, somehow, we gotta put these screws in. And I'm not sure. Okay, kill it. Cut it.
Yes.
Okay, we gotta put the, line it up so that it fits in the holes. Like this. And then there's, where's that plate? Yeah. Okay. And there's some screws down there. See the screws?
These?
Nope. Very difficult to do it this way. Kill it. Very bad. I'm not strong enough to do this.
Manda. Voy.
almost. Put the nuts back in. Okay. We installed this wrong. So it's gonna come out. Okay, when you put this in, I made the mistake before. Make sure this is lined up this fashion here. And when you're all done, put the keepers back for the wires. And like so. This little white tab needs to go lined up with this way. I had put it in this way, and that's not correct. So just make sure you get that orientation right. Kind of dress these wires out of the way. Like so. And then you can put the rotor back up. Make sure there's no foreign objects stuck to these magnets to get in the way. This is going to take some to line it up. I'm not even sure if I can do it from this angle. Well, it seems to be in place. Okay. Let's see. You need to find yourself a 1/4-inch Allen wrench and tighten this up. It should. And it will push it onto the spindle. And just screw it in. Okay. Okay, give it a nice tight. Well, that should be good. Make sure it turns freely. Does sound like it's scraping something. I think it's these wires here. Yeah, it's those wires for sure. Huh. Well, gotta see what that is. Yeah, there's something in there. Huh. Well, out she comes. Thought it was done. Looks like it does pull off the spindle as you're taking it off. You can see the gap widening here. The gap widens a little bit. I should screw it. Yeah, I think it's these wires right here that are scraping. I don't know how to took those out of the way so it doesn't scrape these wires here. Okay, it's going. Tighten this back up and see if she scrapes anymore. As I screw this in, it's pushing it onto the spindle. That's right there. There it is. Some scraping. Huh. I don't know if it's the wires or the cover itself. Well, looks like I gotta pull it off completely. Check it out. Okay, then that's loose. Gotta pull this off. Like so. I think these wires right here are getting in the way. I don't know if you can see them. These wires right here. They're scraping on the housing somehow. Well, let's see if that does it. Put it back up. Put on the spindle. Start to screw. Again. Your 1/4 inch Allen wrench. Definitely scraping something. Looks like it's the red wire. So if I can get it out of the way somehow. There we go. Yeah, that's those wires for sure. Yep, I don't know if you can see it. I kind of just pulled on them right here. Get them up out of the way, that rotor. I don't know. Seems like it's okay now. No scrapey noises. One last tug there, and that should be good. Right there. Huh. Well, maybe I'll take it off one more time and check it again. Let's see. Okay. I guess we need to tuck these wires in out of the way of the rotor. Probably this way, so that the edge of the rotor doesn't scrape them. There. should do it. Yeah. Okay, let's try it now. Should be getting pretty good at this. For now. Okay, it's on tight. And there's okay, so let's see, this should be on here pretty tight. Yeah. And there's it's free and clear, there's no scraping. Smooth. Nothing in the way. Okay. And these red wires are tucked in behind that. Blue wires are good where they are. And these keepers are correct. Yeah, we'll see how she works. It's going to be the big test. Okay, we're now going to put this PC board back in. So, kind of see how to do this. You gotta put it in here. Kind of just snap it in. Let's see. It's in. Everything's seated good. And the back cover snaps in. Let's see. These are the plugs. And we got plugs over here, this side. These are the plugs here. So you line it up with the plugs. And gotta push this board all the way down in there. It's not all the way. Something's holding it. I'll line these up. These gray things here. Something's keeping it from doing that. Let's see how it looks. Is it all the way in? That's the question. I don't think so. Something's holding it up. Everything doesn't seem to go smooth, does it? Doesn't feel like it should go in anymore, but I think it does. Huh. Maybe not. Let's see. This probably goes in like this. Oop. Maybe this way. There we go. Gotta line these gizmos up. And it goes in at an angle like that. And this end here snaps in like that. And there we go. That's all together. Yep. Okay, now we need to plug in all these plugs in here and put the circuit board back in to the washer. So this is the power cord here. That goes there. And these are for the valve. This plug's for the valves. All these valves over here. Probably it goes in there like this. Let's see. Got a big one and a little one. So you got a little plug and two big ones. So this probably goes in here like this. Yeah. Each one of these plugs are different, so it doesn't seem like you can get them backwards. You pretty much just snap in. I believe this little one here goes in. Got a long cord on it, so I'll leave that one to last. Okay. This is the pressure, the fill sensor tube. And I don't know what that one is exactly. This one here is for the rotating position board, rotor position. That one goes in here. Now this one, I believe, goes in here. Let's see if it even fits. It would not go in there. Let's see. No. Probably doesn't. Swings in there. Oh yeah. There it is. That. Here. Okay. As for these other wires. There. This one, let's go over here somewhere. Probably goes in here. That's not where that goes. Wires are long enough to go all the way over here, so we'll probably just go over here. Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's where that goes. Like that. And, okay, so all those wires are in. This little tiny one must go over here, I guess. It's the only little port left. This one here is all the way over here. It's got a long wire on it. Doesn't seem to go in there. Doesn't seem to go in there. Maybe it goes right here. Bet you that's where that goes. One of these. Huh. Maybe it's this one. It should have been a clue. It's got a long wire on it, so it's got to go over here somewhere. And there's a little keyway right here, a little white keyway. And it looks like it's got to go here. But it's not cooperating here either. Okay, the last wire. We have a little bit of a clue. It's kind of long, so I figured out it does go over here on this side, like this here, on the end, right. But there, it's in. Okay. So all these cables are in good. There's nothing left over that I see. And slides in there. Okay. We'll leave that like that for a minute. Get the front panel. And this one plugs in over here. Either there or there, one or the other. Maybe this one. This one doesn't have a keyway on it. And here's that one, really. This one's larger than that. So probably goes. We can probably figure it out that way. I think this one goes here. Or here. Okay. What's the clue here? Yep, that one goes there. And this one must go there. Get my head out of the way. There. Fortunately, you can't plug them in wrong. I hope. We'll find out very shortly. Okay. Need to plug it in now. Everything seems to be plugged in right. And need to plug the power cord in. Okay, the power cord's plugged in. And so now, the moment of truth. Turn it on. That looks good. Lights up. And let's try a rinse and spin. Well, we still have our F1 problem. Okay. So we're going to try and see what the fault code is. Fault code. Fault code. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so she lights up. We have a F68. And advance it to the other. It's going to its diagnostics. Feels right in the diagnostics mode. So we got another fault. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. F68 again. F70. Okay. Kitty, kitty.